Alright guys, welcome to the snowy Northeast. Now, you may hear a car go by. I'm in my driveway. I've got to get back to work and I'm trying to do this quickly and cleanly as I can possibly do it. Now, the other day I posted something on my Instagram and on my Richardson's Whitetail Services page. That's my business. Boy, I tell you, we got some responses on it. Both good and bad. And some downright rude. Anyways, there's two subjects that a person can talk about, even in polite conversation, that will cause some type of argument. One is, what is the best rifle and caliber? Boy, I can tell you, that's a really good one. And two, whether or not food plots are bait. Now, let's forget all about all the thoughts on it and everything for a minute, and let's look at the legal definitions of bait first off, all right? And this is from the state of New Hampshire, Fish and Game. All right, this is RSA 207 : because we know they love their colons. 1. Okay, it's section 11-A, baiting. This is what the definition of baiting is. Now, I want you to keep this in mind when you think about a food plot and what a food plot is. Let's let this big truck go by. All right, there we go. The act of placing meat, carrion, honey, or other food or ingestible substances capable of luring, attracting coyote, fur-bearing animals, game birds, or game animals, with the exception of gray squirrels. So we'll leave gray squirrels out of this because we're mainly talking about deer, right? Okay. So that's the definition of baiting. The last time I knew, I can't pick up a food plot, carry it someplace, and set it in. All right? We hunt orchards. Orchards are legal to hunt because you're not placing those apples. They're falling out of the tree. But if you go and pick a bunch of them apples and you put them in a bucket and you go set them someplace, that's baiting. So you see the difference there? If you till up the soil and you plant clover and oats, it's there. You're not placing it. It's growing, and that's legal. Is it bait? That's your judgment, I guess. But by legal terms, it is not. And by my logic, it's not. So, I've got this one guy. I'm not going to call him by name because that's just rude. But we'll use his initials, which are BS. That's not just his initials. That's what he's full of. But anyways, he's from Vermont. So I went and I looked up whether or not food plots are legal in the Green Mountain State, otherwise known as the land of the doe. Anyways, Vermont Fish and Wildlife, they say food plots are not bait, and they actually have a little blurb on there telling why. So we'll read that to you now so those of you in Vermont can understand what your state's stance is on it. And here's what they say. Food plots are available at all times of the day during the normal growing season, well outside of the hunting seasons. Food plots also benefit many wildlife species, including small mammals, songbirds, and pollinators, not just deer or other game species. Additionally, it is very difficult to make a distinction between food plots, agricultural crops, orchards, timber harvest, or other habitat management that can also improve habitat quality and attract deer and other wildlife. That's your state. You have white clover growing on your lawn, a lot of times red clover too. Did you plant that lawn with the express consent or the express idea that you were going to go out and hunt deer on your lawn? No. But if a big 10-pointer's out there eating on your lawn in the clover, and you can kill it there legally, are you gonna? Don't lie. Anyways, so whether you believe it's baiting or not, the legal definition says it's not. So before you go and rag on somebody because they're going to plant a food plot on their own private property, that they have the right to do so, and improve the habitat, which is going to affect everybody in the area because deer don't stay on these small parcels of land, 20, 40, 50, even 100 acres, even 1,800 acres. They don't stay there. They move around. Benefits everybody in the long run. So, leave your comment. If you think I'm barking up a crazy tree, you can say so. I like your comments because they make me money. Thanks for watching. And plant a food plot if you want your deer to grow a little better.